Alright, welcome everybody to another episode of One Tree. Today, we're going to build a chicken farm, I think. I think that was the idea today. So, we're going to do a little bit of maintenance type stuff. Get a space together for a chicken farm a little bit of wheat, and then see where we're at that point. I'm going to have to chop down some trees. So, let's see. We do have an axe handy. Lovely. And it looks like the sun's about to go down, so we'll probably get a little bit of shut-eye and then resume in the morning. So there we go. Still sleeping in the great outdoors. Going to sleep right at sundown, keeps the mobs from coming out, and conserves resources, not having to dedicate them at this point to things like building a house. Still wondering what I should do house-wise. I think that I am going to have my sort of like permanent home in the stronghold down below. I'm going to do a little bit more exploring of that stronghold really soon here. Probably right after the chicken farm is done, we'll do a little more stronghold exploring. The library, stronghold library that I found, should serve as a good place to. There's some tree seeds. Definitely want to grab all those saplings that I can, so I can replant trees. We're going to be using this birch wood to make some fence for create a nice little home for our chickens. Chickens are super important resources because they yield feathers, and I'll be more than happy to have lots and lots of feathers so that I can have lots and lots of arrows. Alright, we've got quite a number of saplings dropping off of this tree. Fantastic. That's really a big plus. Let's see what we got here. We already got 6. That is really nice. So we'll go ahead and throw one there while we're going here. One here. Let's see here. So I'm going to probably have to craft another chest. Start organizing, which is another reason why I have to kind of decide exactly where I want my home to be. It is not a fun task to move things around after you've got a bunch of chests filled with stuff. Not that it's that big of a deal, but it's kind of an annoying task, I guess. I've done it many, many times on many Minecraft worlds. Set up in one place and then later decide, oh, I want to be at this other place, and move everything all over the world. And it just gets to be annoying to have to do that. So making better decisions early in the process as far as where I want home to be, so that I can set up, organize things, and not waste any time moving things around all over the place. So that's another good reason why, just setting up a bed outside and not having a permanent sort of place at the beginning of the game until you explore things. I mean, I'm on a survival island, so my options are limited. But if you're on a new Minecraft world, it's a great big world. So do yourself take the opportunity to do some exploring around and find a good place to settle down and call home before you put too much effort, before you expend too many resources and too much time, because you might soon realize that hey, right over here, over this hill was a way better place, you know, and I didn't bother to explore it. So, you know, you should always explore, you know, several hundred blocks in every direction from your original spawn point, and and decide where you want to be based on good information on exploring, rather than, hey, here's where I happen to spawn, so I'm going to go ahead and put a lot of time and effort into building a residence right here. So, alright, so yeah, we've got a whole bunch of wood now. Let's go ahead and do exactly what I just said I didn't want to do. Make another chest, fill it with a bunch of stuff right here, and then we'll just move all this stuff later. So we'll just throw it right there. That's fine. Get rid of. I've got a whole bunch of gravel. I've collected a bunch of gravel for purposes of creating more flint. As you can see, I have some flint here right now. I need more feathers so that I can make lots and lots of arrows. I have only 2 arrows right now in my inventory. That is not enough. Collect all these birch saplings. Oh, look at this! I'm getting lots and lots of them. That is awesome. If you've been with me since the beginning, then you know. Well, we started off with 1 tree, so any and all saplings I can get my hands on are much appreciated. We do not want to live in a Minecraft world where we do not have any wood. Even though our only wood is birch, that's a bit of a disadvantage. But hopefully some hard work and exploration will pay off later on in the process. Go ahead and throw a couple more trees down. Oh, right there. Sounds good. Alright, so let's clear a little bit more inventory here. Anything I don't need. What do I not need right now? No, I don't need these 10 pieces of gold. I don't need the lapis. I don't need the rotten flesh. I don't need my 4 diamonds that I'm super proud of. Oh, I've got a potato. I don't know if I even realized I picked that up. Oh, I forgot that I picked it up. That's fantastic. It's always lovely to have a diversity of food. Potatoes are pretty cool. They're a really nice food source. Growing potatoes, and you can cook them in a furnace, creating baked potatoes. Baked potatoes are an excellent source of food, and at some point, if we, or I should say when, rather than if, when we manage to build a village, we can trade potatoes. Provided that we have a farmer that will trade potatoes. But hopefully that'll happen. Now we're just going to quickly grab up this wheat and seeds. Let's see here. Oh wow, we got tons of seeds. Go ahead and replant. We will need the wheat and we'll need the seeds. Seeds are going to be very important for our chickens. Wheat for breeding cows. And generally speaking, you get way more seeds than you need to replant. So you can always continue to expand your farm, or use those seeds to feed chickens. Alright. Got trees growing nice and quickly. Alright. Let's see. Let's get rid of these couple. else we want to... I'll figure out what we're going to do. What's our next move here? We want a little chicken farm. I thought earlier about creating more of a level space here for anti-mob sort of mechanism. I can see any mobs that might be hiding around the corner if I level out this island a little bit. It'll also give me some more level building space. So let's see here. We ought to eat something, I guess. Starting to feel a little hungry. Okay, so let's see here. Wonder why. That's unusual. Alright, well there we go. That'll work. Okay. Oh, it's almost the end of another day. Fantastic. We got virtually nothing accomplished, and the sun's already setting. A little bit of landscaping done here. Before the sun goes down. Go to sleep before any mobs come out. I guess we should do that about now. Alright. Okay. Cal's hanging out in the ocean going for a swim. Lovely day for a swim. Okay, we have our nice flat space here, so now let's go ahead and make some fence. We're gonna need a lot more blocks. Discard some of our unnecessary stuff here. And there we go. Right, fence. So we will make ourselves we're going to make 2 fence gates. And we're going to make a bunch of fence. I figure I should probably have it about 12 by 12, I'd say. So we'll give ourselves... 60 pieces of fence. That should be enough. 2 fence gates. Whoa, I keep doing that. I have to stop falling off of that edge. I've done that twice now. Alright, so we'll go from about here, I guess. And yeah, that'll work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need to be getting to bed. Alright, there we go. Daytime. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should be good. Back this way a little bit. Across this way. Alright, so put one of our fence gates right here. And we built 2 fence gates because I have, oops, no, not go there. There we go. Chickens, like, are really difficult to keep in fences. I mean, not that they're terribly difficult, really, to keep in fences, but they can be problematic. So I've just found everything's way easier if you build yourself a little staging entry area so that you can enter in, close that door, and then enter the main area. If any of them get out into here, you can lure them back in with some seeds or whatever. And that applies to pretty much any animal farms that I do. Whenever I build fences, I'll pretty much always have these little entry areas, entry and exit areas, because I've spent a lot of time chasing down animals that have decided that, ooh, it's an Enderman. Let's see here. I'll tell you what we're gonna do here. Oh, where'd he go? Oh man, I missed that opportunity. Yep, looks like I did. Okay, so seeds. Here we go. Hello, chickens. Hello, chickens. Alright. Come on up here, little chickens. Yep, come on. Come on, guys. Come on. What I got here? I got 4. We'll go ahead and tie that back there. Okay. Still with me, guys? Come on. Let's walk this way. So we've got our seeds in our hand, and our chickens will just follow us wherever we go, provided we don't get too far away from them. They do have a tendency also to get confused. But if you stay relatively close to them and move relatively slowly, even normal walking pace can even sometimes outpace them. And let's get some, alright, some baby chickens. I also have some eggs. So you can throw eggs at the ground, and occasionally, there we go, perfect. They will hatch baby chickens. I think it's about it's a 1 in 6 or something. So then before I leave the gate, I'll go over to the far area with some seeds, get all the chickens to run into that area so that I can get out of here without, and you can see how quickly they wanted to get out of there. So that's why I like having my double staged doorway. Throw a little bit of light around here. Next time I make some more torches, put some more torches around there. Not that it matters really, because I'm not staying awake during the nighttime anyway. But we already have a few chickens. Now, we can, another thing that we can do is we can accelerate our, what do we got here? Come on, there we go. We can accelerate our chicken growth by feeding them seeds. And I am feeding him a lot of seeds and he's not growing up. So that's not proving my point very well. Why aren't you chickens cooperating and growing up? Usually it only takes a few seeds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Okay. I don't know. Those chickens aren't wanting to grow up. Weird. And let's see here. We've got we have another chicken down there. He's still hanging out. Hey, buddy. Come on up here. Some more eggs. Did he come up there? Alright, he's finally following me. Following me now? Okay, come on, buddy. Come on. Nope. Come on up out of there. Let's get you free. Alright, and over into this lovely chicken world here. Come on in. Hang out with your other buddies. Oh, your new friends here. outstanding. And we got another egg. And no new chickens for my efforts there. But that's okay. I think I have some more eggs in a chest over here. And there we go. Got 16 of them right there. Excellent. Got a bunch of wheat too. What do I have on that book again? Looting and unbreaking. Oh, that'd be nice for a sword. I may just have to make a diamond sword, so I need to get enough iron to make an anvil. Oh, where are my feathers at? Oh, I've got feathers here. Okay, let's make some more arrows right now, since I do have a few feathers. And nice, 22 arrows. It's not bad. Throw the rest of my extra flint in there. Alright. And let's see if we get any luck with our chicken eggs here. I have to admit, I have very, very poor luck with getting chicks from eggs. And there you go, I've gotten one out of 24 or so eggs. Not a very good ratio. Alright, so cows, sheep, pigs all hanging out down there in the animal dungeon, whatever we want to call it. So, okay, well, we now have a chicken farm, which is outstanding. Let's see if we can get any. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go, guys. Nice. So, and it won't take long to get a whole bunch of chickens. You also gain experience from breeding animals, so that's a nice little side benefit. So there we go. All right, mission accomplished. Hey, there we are. All right. Well, thanks for joining me again today, and we got our chicken farm going. So we'll have a replenishable supply of feathers, so we can continue to produce arrows as we're mining. We're going to naturally come upon gravel, and we'll get flint from that. But we also have a whole bunch of gravel that we can actually sort of farm for flint. You just lay out the gravel and dig it up with a shovel, and you'll get flint that way. So thanks again for joining me. I hope everybody is doing very well. Bye us out.